Hello everybody, it is that time again. Today I'm doing the current state of Halo Infinite, giving feedback to 343 based on your feedback, talking about the good and the bad of what 343 has done, how they can improve things, and just giving general feedback you guys have given me the past couple months. In today's video we're going to be talking about gameplay, desync, customization, skill-based matchmaking, and so much more. If there is feedback you have for 343, this is the video to put it on. Whether it be small or large, if you want to give feedback, leave a comment down below. Let's jump into the video. So Halo Infinite Season 3 has seen a lot of really good things come to the game. We're getting a lot more maps, a lot more game modes, the live service is up and kicking, the story isn't too bad, the Infected Spartans idea is pretty good, and we're finally getting regular updates. They're all really good things. We've also seen a huge step forward on the FOMO. A lot of you guys said it's not completely gone, but 343 made some big strides into removing it by allowing the Season 1 and Season 2 content to be purchasable. Not all the content, but a fair whack of it. My only feedback for here would for all future content, and the content that isn't still available, you can purchase it whenever you want, give people full freedom on how they want to customize their character. And this of course means cross-core. You guys, 343, if you watch this video, have promised an update for cross-core, and I think the whole community would love to have one before Season 4. When you start to do the promotional material, a blog post of changes to the game would be the perfect time to talk about cross-core. Next we have playlist rotations, and playlists have been pretty good, honestly. Rumble Pit, BTB, 4v4. I love how much more content is on offer. We will be getting Firefight, which is great to see because a lot of PvE fans, I feel like they've had nothing new, and when AI comes to Forge, you guys will have even more to play. I would love to see Griffball and Bomb Assault both come to the game. 343, you have a golf club in the files you can use for regular Griffball, as well as Bomb Assault, it's in the files. I would also love to see one-sided game modes, like one flag and one bomb, be added into BTB and other modes because they're classics. I see people talking about the rotational playlist all the time, and the only reason it is the way it is because the population just can't support 15, 20, even 30 playlists, so they try to keep it to 11 or 12. When you add into regions outside of America who still can't find games, the Oceania people I talk to every day still can't play Halo Infinite. Me, myself, I had to go buy a VPN and connect to the American servers, and now I find instant games, but not everyone should have to do that. So playlists, good. Being able to connect to foreign servers still needs to be looked at. Halo Infinite doesn't have a huge population, so allowing players outside of America who are struggling to find games would be great. Next up we have disconnects, desync, and overall how the game feels. Now desync is still an issue, and with the update that I saw last week, I've been playing non-stop, it still isn't fixed. Desync especially, whenever I use a grapple hook, it tends to fail a lot of the time. On Forge maps, I seem to teleport when I run over certain pieces, and there's a new disconnecting bug that seems to be kicking people, especially in BTB, out of games. This is something you guys really need to fix before Season 4. I'd say it's a top priority issue, because it happens not only in BTB, but custom games as well. To be truthfully honest, the game was at its most stable Season 1, and ever since then, it's been up and down and up and down. Next up we have the Sandbox, the weapons, and the vehicles. The weapons are actually finally in a pretty good spot. The Disruptor doesn't work on high ping, so look into that. And the Special Ravager, the Rebound Ravager, is probably the worst weapon I've ever seen in a Halo game. Even if you hit a person directly, it will bounce off of them. I think that needs to be changed. The Commando still feels fairly weak compared to the BR and the Bandit. I would make it harder to aim, but take away that extra bullet, because that extra bullet you guys added to make the time to kill longer really takes it out of contention of being a competitive weapon. The Bandit, I would like to see different versions of the Bandit. Keep the unscoped version, but also add in a scoped version. People would really love that. Vehicles are in a much better spot. When you hijack vehicles down, you plant a grenade, it will actually kill them. I would love to see it blow up the entire vehicle, because currently if you swap seats after planting a grenade, it doesn't actually kill the person in the vehicle, and they can just swap back and keep on going. I loved you guys added extra effects, so when a vehicle is damaged now you can actually tell. The flames on the Warthog is great. I also really love all of the Forge maps, not only the ones in matchmaking, but what the community makes every day. I always say you guys are talented, and I stand by that. I also love that the custom games browser is becoming more accessible, because that's going to make people make friends. The only bit of feedback I would give about the custom games browser is if it's a free-for-all game mode, you can't actually communicate with anyone because it's a free-for-all game type. And I think 343 is already aware of this, but I'm bringing it up anyway. Being able to talk to people in game modes like zombies, Rumble Pit, social features are so important. So please try fix that and make it a priority. In saying that, you guys have already allowed Rumble Pit to search with your friends, and I've seen so many more people playing it because of it, so I'm glad to see that change too. With all of that said, the final thing I want to talk about is ranked and the overall map rotations. Have you ever noticed when you play Halo Infinite, you only get the same map every single time for that whole day, but then the next day it's an entirely different map, but for the entire day? Whatever you guys have done to pick maps seems to rotate day to day instead of giving a mix of all the maps all the time. I've also noticed with ranked that 2100 Onyxes can search in a full group and match solo queue 17 to 1800 players. If you're in a full group with a 95% win rate and a 99% chance of winning in ranked, I don't think that should be the case, and I would love to see that fixed as well. For ranked game modes, I I think it should be 50-50. Each team has an equal chance of winning. If you can't do that, then the match shouldn't be made at all. So that about wraps up all the feedback I have for Halo Infinite Season 3 heading into Season 4. Honestly, 343 has come a long way since the first one of these back in Season 1 and then Season 2, and now we have Season 3. We have much more content, much more often, and a lot of big ticket issues are finally being fixed. The big question mark again is cross-core customization. We will be getting a progression system very soon, so I don't have to give feedback on that anymore. Thank you. You've also taken really great steps with the shop in terms of making the content accessible at all times. That's really good too. If you are watching this video and you have feedback for 343 on how they can improve the game, leave a comment down below, because together these videos help shape the game and your feedback is important. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.